ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, sir.
A very wet and hot and wet and moist afternoon to all of you. Maybe you are wondering why I said hot and moist or wet afternoon. It's because it's related to my topic for this afternoon. My topic is about hygrometer and its uses. By the way, my name is Limuel Lorejo. I'm currently licensed chief officer, but currently I'm second officer for the past 3 contracts on board PCTCs in Island Overseas Transport Corporation. I've been into seas for the past 9 years. I graduated BS Marine Transportation at Maritime Academy of Asia and Pacific year 2010. I'm 29 years. What's that again? 29 years? Single but not ready to mingle. No time to mingle. So for this afternoon, we'll be tackling about the hygrometers. Oh, sorry. I forgot. Yeah, it's me.
Oh wow.
For this afternoon, for the next 12 minutes or less, I will be tackling about what is hygrometer, its uses, how to use the hygrometer, and I will summarize it. Oh, sorry. I said earlier that good afternoon. What's it again? Hot and moist. Okay, hot and moist. Onboard ships. Sorry. Onboard ships, especially for the deck department who are having a navigational watch. Every hour we take temperature reading of the temperature. Have you noticed that there are 2 thermometers inside a box?
Yes.
Yes. Can somebody say what's that?
Wet. And dry.
What's that again?
Wet.
Wet
And dry.
and dry. Okay. Wet and dry thermometer. That sometimes we neglect what's the importance of the thermometer. We just put only the readings of the temperatures on the logbook, but we do not recognize what is the purpose of that. And for this afternoon, I'll be talking about that is called hygrometer. Not to be confused with hydrometer. Hygrometer and hydrometer are basically not the same. Hygrometer is an instrument used for measuring the water vapor in the atmosphere, which constituted the formation of precipitation. As what I've tackled last week, we all know that when a hot air rises and a cold air converges, what is forming?
LPA.
Before the LPA, it will form a precipitation. What is precipitation? Have somebody has an idea what is a precipitation means? Or an example of precipitation. I heard someone said ulan.
Rain.
Rain.
Yes, rain.
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 Rain. Snow. Hail. Yes. Everything. Fog. Yes, that's correct. That is precipitation. Precipitation is formed because of water vapor. What is water vapor? It is the gaseous state of liquid or water. Because water vapor, we cannot see the water vapor. Isn't it? No. Yes. We cannot see the water vapor. But we can measure the content of the water vapor in the atmosphere by the use of hygrometer. Does it all? Yes, I also said earlier that it also measures the atmosphere's moisture content. The more the atmosphere is moist, precipitation and fog is more likely to form. So that's what I called, I said earlier, a moist afternoon. Did you feel that the room is somewhat moist? No. It's quite dry. We'll talk about that later on. On board ships, it is commonly known as psychrometer. Psychrometer is a type of hygrometer, but on board it's called psychrometer because it also known as what did you said earlier? Dry and wet bulb thermometer. Why does it called dry and wet bulb thermometer? Because it consists of two thermometers, one that is dry and one that is kept moist with distilled water in a sack or wick and mounted inside a marine box. Marine box is the box that is mounted outside the bridge, and inside that you can see the dry and wet bulb. For example, this is the dry and this is the wet. The bulb of the wet is covered with a thin piece of cloth that was submerged in a tiny container which contains water. So the one is exposed in the air while the one is wet. So yeah. Sorry. Do not mind that now because I just want to show you that the fog because this is the product. This is the product of how the moisture develops in the atmosphere. I have no stock photos of fog, but I have a stock photo of myself. So I'm sorry for that. The two thermometers coincide when the air is fully saturated. For example, Mr. Michael, can you look at the temperature indicated?
17 degrees Celsius.
17 degrees Celsius. That is, for example, that is the dry. For example, we have also a wet thermometer and the temperature is also 70 degrees Celsius. The moisture content inside this room is what?
100%.
100%. Oh, what happened? So, the two thermometers coincide when the air is fully saturated, and the greater the difference, the drier the air. But, if example, for example, for the wet thermometer, the reading was said to be 14 degrees Celsius. What could be the moisture content of the atmosphere?
3%.
3%. We will do. This is how to use the hygrometer. You see that the dry thermometer is 17 degrees Celsius and the wet is 14 degrees Celsius. So what is the difference between 17 and 14? 3. You see this one? This is the 3. The dry bulb temperature. 16 and 18, we have no 17. So it's about 16, 71. So
70.
the moisture content inside this classroom is 70%. Gets?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
Okay. We'll have one more example. Do you have any mobile phones with you?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have the weather update?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The outside temperature for Manila was for now is 31 degrees. 31 degrees Celsius. For example, the wet bulb temperature is at 29 degrees Celsius. What would be the atmosphere? What would be the moisture content in the atmosphere? The difference is 2.
20%.
So, no 31 maybe. Let's make this 30. 30. The difference is 1.
93%.
92%. So the moisture content for Manila is 93%. Okay. Do you have any questions? None? Okay. To summarize things, all of these things, hygrometer is very important also because this is also one of the indications, one of the instruments on board that indicates if there is a low pressure or bad weather coming. So the next time on board, if you see that these two thermometers, please don't neglect the idea that this is very important. We just not only log the temperatures that we get, but also bear in mind that there is very important, the message, the information that the hygrometer giving is very important also. So for that matter, tomorrow I'll be having an assignment to you. Please read the topic about fogs. So that's all for this afternoon. Thank you very much.